A common objection to the Old Testament is that it portrays God as harsh and angry, different from the God of the New Testament revealed in the words and ministry of Jesus. It turns out, however, that there is much more judgment in Jesus than these critics admit, and much more compassion in the Old Testament than they care to find. There's no real difference to the God of the Old and the God of the New Testament. But having said that, there is some truth in the contrast, because God is gradually revealing himself little by little from the dawn of history through the stories of the Old Testament and the prophets of the Old Testament. But all of a sudden, there's a supernova burst of light, and God reveals himself fully in the person of Jesus Christ. And from then onwards, all previous revelations of God pale into the background compared with the revelation of God in Christ. Here in Old Testament Exodus 34, 6-7, which we're looking at in these devotionals, God reveals his character to Moses, and it's not by any means severe or harsh. He calls himself the compassionate and gracious God. Compassion is the ability to enter the world of someone who is suffering and to take real pity on them. And grace is kindness to someone who does not deserve it. And though there are many examples of compassion and grace in the Old Testament, these two lovely qualities do burst into bloom in the earthly ministry of Jesus. On many occasions, he entered the world of sufferers, demonstrating his sympathy for them. And many times he was kind to those who did not deserve his kindness. So if we put the debate to one side as we close, let's remember that God is compassionate and gracious. Whatever trial we are passing through, he understands and he empathizes with us in our sorrows. Whatever wrong we have done, he continues to love us and be kind to us. Let's remember this and trust in him at all times.